It's Saturday. It's chili making day. I've got rainbows in the pan. How about that? A pot for us, a pot for mom. Got the noodles made. So here we go. Tomatoes from the garden. Yummy. Add noodles to it this time. It looks so good. Yummy. Boy, in the last day, my tomato plant here turned very yellow. The one on the right here turned a couple days ago. Earlier last week probably, but this one like in the last day or two. So still a couple tomatoes on there. We'll see how they last through the week. At least this one's starting to turn red. But kind of funny. Other than that, yep, squirrel's still doing his digging, but that's alright. We're almost done now. And then also my neighbor's tree turned. It was only colorful from the other side. And then I noticed yesterday when we came home that that's all colorful on this side now, and there's actually leaves dropped on the ground. It's so pretty. Happy Tuesday! It's PT day. Whoop. Decided to wear some of my Halloween earrings. Get some use out of those instead of just Halloween day. I'm wearing them this week. I'll have next week to wear them. Plus, you know, I'm a manicure. I did, so gotta kind of dress up a little bit to match that. But 66 degrees, a little breezy. Other than that, things are good. I didn't get a chance to exercise last night because I had my dinner late and I was still digesting, so I didn't want to be rolling around on the floor while that was happening because then I guess nobody sleep. So we shall see what PT brings today. Alrighty, PT is done. Woo! I'm doing so well. I said this has been the best that my shoulders have been. I really felt no pain when she was moving my shoulders around. So we are thinking that Thursday actually may be the last one. So we'll cancel those last two. So she said we'll wait till Thursday, see how that goes. And if everything is good, then I'll cancel my appointments at that point in time. But yay! Once again, I'm gonna graduate from PT again. I'm doing good. It's getting kind of like, I don't know, cloudy out. Got some blue skies kind of that way. Ooh. It's looking cloudy. I didn't think rain was in the forecast or anything, but I'll have to double check. It's okay. It's good for now. Time to go run some errands. Let's go to Target. I need some more soap. Some foaming soap refill. I forget what else, but hopefully make it short because I only had a banana for breakfast today. Repeats of yesterday. I only had 2 pieces of cinnamon toast. Ended up eating some cookies later, of the cookies that I made. Eyeball cookies for the video. That was my lunch. Ended up having chili late last night, so I didn't get to my exercises because my chili was still digesting. So today I've had a banana because I got it just a little bit later. So I don't want to stay out too late. I go home, get some food in me. That'll be lunchtime. But anyways, gotta run the errands first. I find it interesting that when the drive up pickup became such a thing, and Target went ahead and they made like all these spaces, and it's like, really? You think there's going to be that many people, you know, on both sides that are going to be picking up at the same time? And now they've limited to 10, and now they've got all these marked as guest parking, so people can park here regularly. Well, they probably don't really know that. Fuji apple. I like Fuji apples. Those are good. Cranberry, raspberry. Pomegranate, I've seen. Spiced apple. Halloween tortilla chips. Cute. Cute.
we're splitting this up into 2 weeks. Like for the 1 week, it's just one down, the one out, and work in the middle. So that at least we're like, hey, we're doing this.
Cute. Still Halloween up, put that over here. Getting ready for Christmas. Already got the trees going. And the wheat syrup. Happy. What day is it today? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I have something every day, so I'm like, I don't know what day it is. Oh, yeah. That's right. Happy Wednesday. Today I had the dermatology appointment. So it was supposed to be just a quick check of my leg, and I thought she had said that just a nurse was going to be able to check it. I thought, well, interesting. Good that there's a nurse that has enough knowledge to know if the freezing part worked on whatever they were trying to remove. But no, I ended up seeing the doctor. So that was all right. She came in the room, and I was like, oh, let's see, what spots do I need to check? And I thought, oh, interesting. We're just going to do the one. They didn't tell me to take off anything or anything. I was just sitting there. So she was checking the one on my face. She doesn't kind of care for this mole here, so she's just got to watch on it. I've had it for years. So I think I got it like when Cassie was born. There's a couple of them that I try to make markers of either how old the kids were or whatever. So it's been there for 20 years. As far as I know, I'd have to go back in pictures and really look and figure it out, but I think it's been that long. So I haven't noticed it changing, but so she checked that one and then did check the one on my leg and said, yep, that looks good, and the coloring should go away in time, but that all looks good. So that's what I was expecting. Yay, all done. I said to him, like, well, there was a spot on my back. You were watching too. And she was like, no, that's okay. That was good. So I'm like, all right, don't need to come back till August now. So yay, another appointment done for a while. So many birds in that bush. They're so loud. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I graduated from PT. Woo! As we figured. I got there and she asked me about how I was feeling, and she goes, so do you think this is going to be the last one? I said, yeah, I think so. So she did her little shoulder massage and then moved my arms around, and thought too, yeah, this is great. She goes, we'll just go over a couple moves, what you should be doing, like okay, if you're feeling sore, do this and that. If by chance anything comes back that I'm feeling, I have, if I'm losing mobility again, if I'm feeling tight, that if it stays for 2 weeks to see if I can come see her again and just get a little adjustment. And she's otherwise, you should be good. She's, I don't expect that's going to happen. I think you're going to be just fine. So that's good. Told me just to work on the main moves. Like I don't need to do those beginning moves again, unless again I'm starting to feel like really tight or something. That then I can do the beginning moves. But otherwise, stick with the bands that she's given me, and to work on those moves. And she's like the pushing, pulling. So doing I guess she called it the cheerleader, with the band across my chest, and then doing the X move. So I did one on the angle, and then doing like the push-ups off the counter, or I did try a girl push-up last night on the floor, and that worked okay. That was like, whew. Again, I used to be able to do about 20 of those at a time, and I did 3 last night. Like I saw, gotta get those muscles back into shape. So that's all right. But yay, doing well. So end of PT again for this point in time. I have to put out there, if anybody's always in this area, come see Gina at Aurora and Mequon. She's really awesome. But yeah, another PT graduation. Done with PT for this. Hopefully I won't need it again, but obviously I know where to come if I do. But yeah, hopefully this is it. So let's go home. Let's go take a walk. So I didn't get a walk in yesterday. Ended up being too late by the time I was home, and made some salads for lunches, which I didn't even get to eat because it was like near dinner time. So I also threw dinner together, and when I got home late, it was already done. So we'll go home and take a walk now, and then work on editing videos. Oh yeah, I had also given Gina the cinnamon toast Kit Kats that I had found. So when I was at Target, I think Tuesday, I found the cinnamon ones. They didn't have the other flavors, but they did have that. So I bought 2 of those so that she could share here at work and have them try it too. So I gave them to her today and told her, I'm like, yeah, here's some Kit Kats for you that either you can just eat, or you can share them with the office if you want. And it's kind of like, it's a king size Kit Kat, so there's basically almost like 4 regular size Kit Kats in there. And she said, oh yeah, she'll share them with the office because they all like trying these different types of things too. So unfortunately, that was the only flavor I could find. I was hoping I'd find the other 2, but I did not, and I didn't have time today to stop at Walmart to pick up the other 2. So that's all right. Give her just a little Halloween treat, right? Before Halloween, something fun. So in that case, the other thing too, I realized that I haven't even had breakfast yet. As I'm sitting here, I'm getting hungry. So before that walk, I'm gonna eat breakfast. So let's go. One last garden check. This plant is completely out of the ground again. Silly goose. Oh, he left me something else this time. Oh, this is just growing. Whatever he's planted. I think these might be seeds from what I feed the birds. That's funny. There's a whole bunch there too. But that he planted so many of them and they're already sprouted. That's new. Pepper plant is dug around. Kind of see dug around the tomato plants. But the tomato plants have pretty much turned yellow. I have a couple tomatoes on there. This one's starting to turn red. I see that one's starting to turn red. Otherwise, oh yeah, this one's turning red. 2 of them. Otherwise, they're still green. Well, that one may be turning too. So hopefully it'll be good enough of a time. Take them off and they will ripen. And I'll probably just come out here. I'll have to take the tomato plants out and all that, and we'll see if the squirrel likes digging in here when there's nothing in here. But it was a fun garden for this year. Say goodbye, little tomato plant. Thank you for all you did. That's good. I appreciate you. Roots, very long. These were the tomato roots that the squirrel had been digging up. I had a feeling. Oh, pepper plants. I'm sad to see you go. I was thinking about trying to put them on the inside of the house, but there's bugs on here and stuff. I don't want to bring the bugs in. It still looks like there's a pepper trying to grow on this one. Yeah. Looks like, you see those are not right here. There's a couple peppers that grow if they had the chance, but guys, you did good for me. Thank you. Thank you, you too. Awesome. You did a good job. You dug up. You made it though. And look at the difference. Difference in roots. This one had a chance to grow and wasn't dug up. This one was dug up all the time, but still had a little bit of roots to make it go. They were good. Good plants. Yeah, thank you, plants. Good job. There it is. Sad to see it go, but it is time. It did good. These are all the tomatoes. So I'll just take them in, put them on the counter, and have them green up, or put them in a paper bag. Have them green up. Have them ripen. Get red, not green. So yeah, the end of another gardening season. Well, there, I cleaned up my dead raspberries. Dead raspberry branches on this side too. So that's looking all nice and clean. But who knew the branches that were so prickly? Can't really tell. I can't see it on my hand. I scraped my thumb area. It itches. I'll have to go wash it and see if I put some cream on there if that'll stop. But that looks nice. I will just have to water my little petunia plant over here now. There we go. Goodbye, tomato plants. Thank you for a good season. You did well. And all my raspberry twigs. You did pretty good this year too. Alright, an hour later I'm finally getting to my lunch. So I had a basic salad prepped. I did those yesterday. And then today I added my pumpkin seed, flax seed, hemp seed, chia seed, Italian dressing, almonds, pecans. I'm going to put some chicken on there. I do have one ripe tomato from the garden. I also still have some parsley left over from something I made. Going to have some candied ginger on the side. And then, as I've said too, one thing leads to another. I remember if I mentioned this or not, but somehow after Holy Hill, I noticed that my glasses had cracked. So I was kind of holding the frame in there. The frame finally, the lens, I should say, the lens fell out this morning. And then my Fitbit's been going. For some reason, I thought this was broken. I thought it was kind of dirty. Wayne did clean it up at one point, but my band keeps snapping off. I bought a new band thinking that the band had actually broke, but we got a new band, and now that keeps just falling off. It's too loose. Even if I loosen up this part, I did that one looser than having it tight on me, and it still keeps falling off. So, time to get a real watch. Boy, here's all a mess outside in the wind. One of those, how those things go that are not planned, that I thought, okay, I'll take my walk and then have lunch. I was going to have lunch first because I was hungry. I'm like, oh, you know what? Grab a couple cookies because I still have, they're in the, I haven't put, well, depends on when this video goes up, whether I've put this up or not, but I made these cute eyeball cookies. So I had a couple of those, which held me over so I could take my walk. And okay, I'll have lunch. Well, let me go straighten up the garden first. Well, but tomorrow's going to be cold out, so I might as well pick the tomatoes. Well, as long as I'm picking the tomatoes, I don't need to water anything back there. I might as well just clean up the garden. As long as I'm cleaning up the garden, I might as well clean up the raspberry area. There's like a tree that's growing in that area, and it's already gotten like more than a foot tall type of, so the roots are kind of deep. You know, trees roots get really in there, as opposed to the tomato roots, they weren't bad. It was easy to pull out of the ground. The pepper roots, they're not so bad. But those trees, when they get in there, man, you can't just grab them and tug them. And so I got one of my tools out to try, like my dandelion digger, and I tried to dig it out, and that wasn't happening either, which I don't know if I did break it off at some point. I forgot to double check it. Because with the raspberry stems, they are very prickly. And so I had to go in the garage and grab a glove. And again, with my little dandelion digger tool, I was breaking off the raspberry bush stems. All the dead ones, got those off, and there were a couple that were attached, so they had new plant growth coming up, so I didn't want to dig up the new plant, so then I grabbed my little cutter, and then I snipped that plant, but I forgot to snip the tree. But in any case, I bought this candied ginger last year. Another one of those ginger is good for you. I have had ginger in the juices I've been making. And it was kind of like, oh, so I found the candied ginger thinking, well, maybe with a little bit of that sugar on there that would help cut the bite. It kind of does. But again, it's kind of like, all right, it's good for me. I've been going through all the stuff in the house that's been here a while that needs to be eaten. So, taking eating this too. Trying to eat a piece every day. At first it's like, oh, it's not so bad. And then, right there, that bite kicks in. If you've ever had ginger shots, put ginger in smoothies, and, well, you know that ginger taste. Woo! Anyways, let's finish up the salad so I can have some lunch. Good morning. Happy Friday. Today is blood draw day. So it should go nice and easily. Take it from my port, make sure that's still working. It's time to flush that too anyway. So, yay, bright and early. I'm glad tomorrow I get to sleep in. Alright, blood is drawn. Port worked just fine. No problems. She didn't say anything, so there was no problem with the blood coming back or anything, so yay. I'm a little more awake now. It's one positive about getting up so early. I can start my day early. But, alright, that's it. Time to run to the pharmacy, grab some prescriptions for Mom. And then she needs to see a doctor, but she's waiting back for a call from her doctor's office. So, hopefully we can get her in soon. She's got a spot on her arm. She said that kind of grew kind of big overnight yesterday. So, we'll have to get her into the doctor. So that'll be, like I said, I don't think she can get in today or not, or otherwise early next week. That'll be what we do then. Go get her in and all fixed up. Anyways, let's go to CVS Pharmacy. For the heck of it, thought I'd come check the garden and say, yep, squirrel has been digging all around. He's keeping up with his duties. Alright, figured I would finish off my video outside here and compete with the birdies. They do their chirping away. I don't have the garden to look at, but anyways, alright, errands are done. I delivered Mom her prescriptions and we visited for a while, so that was nice. And that's about it. I'll have to look on LiveWell. I'm assuming my blood work results should be done this afternoon because again they wanted those done before my testing on Monday. I did get a call from that doctor's office, from the CT scanning office, whatever, saying that I cannot eat for 3 hours prior and I have to be there by 7:15 for the 8 a.m. appointment. So that does tell me that I will be drinking contrast because they always want you there at least half an hour before. So you have time to get that contrast in you. So this last time it didn't taste as bad. They did put some kind of flavoring in the drink, in the bottle of water. So anyways, that's it for what's going on this week. Tomorrow's Saturday. So either Saturday or Sunday we might go to the pumpkin farm and get our pumpkins. I did look up trick-or-treating hours yesterday, and trick-or-treat is this Sunday from 1 to 4. Halloween falling on a Thursday, that made it kind of odd this year that I was like, wait a minute, we don't ever do trick-or-treating on Halloween Day. It's always the Sunday before, which means, this Sunday, which is, again, when we were going to get our pumpkins and put them out. So we may or may not be home for trick-or-treating. That's okay. Again, there aren't really many kids in this neighborhood, and I don't even see a lot of decorations up in any houses here. We're one of the only ones that has that, so I don't think that'll be too many, if any, kids trick-or-treating here. So I told Lena we'll just put out a bowl if we're going to be gone during that time and do that. So that's it for now. Let me know if you guys have trick-or-treating at your place this weekend, or do you do it on does your neighborhood do it on Halloween night? Do you get a lot of trick-or-treaters? So when we first moved in here 20-some years ago, we went through 2.5 bags, or like really big bags of candy. So the next year we bought 3 bags of candy, and I think still went through 2. And then after that it trickled off, and then we would barely go through 1 bag of candy. Last year I think we had like 5 trick-or-treaters come, so that's okay. I still enjoy it, obviously. Gotta get used to all my earrings and stuff that I bought. I worked at Spirit Halloween a couple years ago, and the last day of it they gave the employees, I don't know if it was a 50% discount or 75% discount or something. So I thought, well, I'll wear earrings. That'll get use out of. And I bought a couple of rings. There's pumpkin rings, so that's it for that. So yeah. Happy Halloween. Trying to think if I'll put another video out or not. I said Monday's my CT scan, so I'll see when I can get that video up. And again, I won't have results for that for a week, so it won't really matter how timely that is, again, because it'll be a week. But again, happy Halloween. I hope you have some good trick-or-treaters. Enjoy those fall colors. I hope you're feeling well, and you guys keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.